Alright, so we got another update for you guys, and let's get to it. Oh, what's up, buddy? So, okay, on that note, we all saw the unboxing for my Godzilla 1989 SH MonsterArts review, right? Yeah, alright, if you haven't, hey, there's gonna be an annotation at the end of this video. So, of course, we mustn't forget the gorgeous, tall, 1989 Kyoko, KKK, whatever you call it, I don't know what to call it anymore. The Godzilla 1989 SH MonsterArts. Anyways, that's obvious, but there is a lot more to this video that I have to get to, so let's just set them aside over there and let's begin. So, got a great deal on this guy right here, Mogera. Mogera was one of the ones that I was holding off on purposely, simply because he was more readily available than the others. So he was at a decent price, but he started selling out on Amazon and went up to like $80. I managed to win an auction for this guy and paid only $55 with shipping included. So that's nice to have. I'm glad to have Mogera finally. All the mechs are represented in my collection. Moving on, what do we have next? Oh, yes, we have this guy. Godzilla 1994. And you probably asking yourself, am I having deja vu here for a minute? Yeah, you are. I did mention this in my last video. However, unlike the first edition release in the last video, this is the reissue. Doesn't have the beam effect, but it has a much better job done on the eyes. And not all the reissues were corrected. There were still some problems, but I managed to find a seller who sold me this guy for an affordable price with the corrected eyes. And I'll tell you, it makes a hell of a difference with these corrected eyes. Godzilla 1994 should look badass, not freaking confused, not like his picture was just taken without his approval. He should look badass, and this guy looks much better. Moving on, my birthday was the week of Thanksgiving, and with that I managed to get the 1954 SH MonsterArts Godzilla. It was a gift to me from my wonderful sister, who I can't thank enough. This figure was under the radar for me. I wasn't really planning on getting it anytime soon. However, it was one of the more affordable ones, and I figured, you know what, might as well. So I asked her for it, and she hooked me up and picked it up for me, and that's always appreciated. Will not forget that when her birthday shows up, I'll tell you that much. That's a nice figure right there. Mine, his arm was out of the package actually, and you can tell it's weak. It comes off easily, but just pop that sucker back in there, and it's not really an arm you want to move around too much anyway, since it rubs up against the sculpt. Regardless, it's an awesome looking figure. I think it's a hell of a lot better than the NECA one, but that's my unpopular opinion. Gonna set him over there. Moving on. Next gift for my birthday was the SH MonsterArts 1964 Godzilla. I got this from my beautiful fiance, which I greatly appreciate. I am in love with this figure. Not only is this Godzilla have a lot of meaning to me, this was actually the first Godzilla I have ever seen on TV. The first Godzilla suit I ever saw in action, the first movie I ever saw, I caught a glimpse of when I was a kid growing up, was Mothra vs. Godzilla. And this Godzilla is small, but the detail is amazing, and I'm in love with this sculpt. I am in absolute awe at just how beautiful they nailed the details on this guy. And it's interesting because I am still looking to get the original release of this guy, just to have the original release. Simply because I'm in love with the sculpt so much, and I would like to have the normal paint job as well, including that awesome box. That box on the original release is just beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, 1964 Godzilla, nice to have. Oh, that's a lot of Godzillas already. Okay, so we got another Godzilla. Now this guy I found for a great price, and this guy is well, okay. Honestly, I was gonna skip this guy. However, after looking at the package for so long and finding it for the price I did, it was only 80 bucks, free shipping. I figured, why the hell not? I loved the 1994 sculpt, the original release of Godzilla so much, I figured, why not have a third one? And which better way to have a third one than the Comic-Con exclusive Explosion Godzilla? And this guy is a sight to behold. Now, I do have to say that the joints are a little more stiff, but that's to be expected. It's much sturdier plastic than, I guess, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's for the review. It's not an issue right now. However, yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on picking this guy up. I was gonna skip it. However, I figured, you know what? This guy is worth owning. It's beautiful. It's so orange. Gosh, it's so gorgeous. Definitely worth having in my collection. So I decided, hey, why not pick it up? Pick it up, get it at that good price. And yeah, I did. Because why not? More Godzilla, the better. Okay, moving on. Another release I was probably going to skip. However, I need to have it. I needed to have it. The Evolution set for Destroyer. I had to pick it up because I figured, you know what? I like the flying form of Destroyer. Arguably my favorite form of Destroyer. Sounded the coolest in my opinion. I decided to pick it up. So I did. It was pre-owned. However, it was pretty much untouched. The box is in perfect condition. And everything is inside the box. Perfect condition. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to pull them out because that'll be a waste of time. However, you guys get the picture. I got the Destroyer Evolution set. Destroyer! Place that aside. Who else did I pick up? Oh, yes. I honestly couldn't wait for the repaint. So I decided to pick up the original release of Destroyer. And I did just that. Now, very interesting because I was going to skip on it. However, I found it at a really good auction price. And I won it for only $96. I literally woke up in the morning just to check the auction to see only one person bid on it. I put my maximum bid on it, and I won it for only $96. I guess the other person wasn't paying attention, and oh well, their loss, my gain. So, I got the original release of Destroyer. Now, that does not mean I'm not going to get the repaint. I will get the repaint because I feel that it's worth it. It comes with tanks, it comes with better looking eyes, and a better paint job. Arguably. Hopefully they fix the issues with the wings with that release. That's probably not going to happen though. But hey, you never know. One could dream. Picked it up because why not? I need a Destroyer in my collection. And the Evolution set. Well, now I have the entire Destroyer set. Wonderful! Moving on to the final figure that I've picked up recently. And the Holy Grail. And no, I'm not talking about Garuda, because the Garuda set is out of reach right now. I am talking about this girl. This bad bitch that kept eluding me. I managed to find because the seller accidentally listed her as an X Plus figure, which she wasn't. I, of course, knew better. The seller, kept telling me, this is actually the MonsterArts. I apologize. I told him, don't apologize, bro. I want this baby. And I got her. She was brand new, factory sealed, in her box, complete with shipping box. And she was expensive. Very expensive. I paid pretty much double of what the suggested retail price was of this bad girl. Was it worth it? Well, to some, it may not be. Some may say, hey, you should have picked up the X Plus figure instead. Much better deal for the price you paid. Here's the thing. If I start collecting X Plus, I'm going to be bankrupt. So X Plus, out of the question. So, there you have it for Monsters. That's pretty much what I have so far, and as you can tell, I probably have them all by now. Well, there's a few exceptions. I do not have the first edition King Ghidorah or the repaint of King Ghidorah. Gotta get those two, and I gotta get the GMK Godzilla. I've been holding off on that one too long, and it's interesting that I am because that's one of my favorite Godzillas. But, you know, once again, I try to get the more rare ones first. Get those out of the way, and speaking of which, the million-dollar question. Where is Shin Godzilla, and why haven't I gotten it yet? Well, the seller, of course, from China that I ordered it off eBay has told me that shipment has been delayed for 2 weeks. So yes, I haven't gotten my Shin Godzilla yet. It's as simple as that. Very unfortunate. So, I mean, there's other things that I picked up as well. I did manage to get another one of these bad boys. I mainly wanted it for the buildings and the explosion effect. So, I got an extra one of these. So, follow me on Instagram in case, because, you know, I look at SH MonsterArts on eBay almost every day. Quite frequently, a day often. And if you guys are looking for some deals, I will post whatever deals I find may be in your best interest. So follow me on Instagram at SolidusGodzilla, as you can see there. Follow me on Instagram. Trust me, you'll like the pictures I post, and you will like the deals that I find. Now, moving on, I also have some effects pieces that I managed to get. These were also from my wonderful fiance. She managed to pick up these Tamashii effects for me. The explosions! Yes, the gray ones. I specifically wanted the gray ones first, simply because they look better for urban environments, and they go well with buildings. So, and those are the official Tamashii releases, by the way. And I also got these buildings here from Tamashii. A nice little diorama setup with these buildings. This is the damaged version, in case you can't already tell. These come apart, and you can just, you know, put them wherever you would like. So I'm going to do just that. Place them all over the place, because I think it looks best that way. Also, I managed to get these third-party Vuitton flame effects, which are a really nice color, beautiful violet. These would look great with Destroya, Shin Godzilla, Fire Rodan, you name it. They look beautiful. Definitely worth picking up. I only paid maybe $16 for these with shipping included. You could get these on eBay. They sell them in different colors. I got a bunch of other ones that I can't open, unfortunately, until Christmas. Yes, Santa gave them to me. So, gosh, yeah, anyways. So, yeah, I can't wait to get those in my hands and post pictures with those guys on Instagram once again. Now, to end this video, I am going to mention 2 custom effect pieces that I managed to find on eBay. This one is from the seller you see on the screen right now. And this is a really nice blue beam effect, and this guy nailed the mold of the original beam effects from Tamashii and SH MonsterArts to a T. There is a little thing there that's not originally supposed to be there. It is kind of hard to fit on the stand at first, and it does bend a bit, but all you have to really do is just bend it back if it does warp, and you'll be fine. But overall, this is a really nice custom effect piece. In case you're looking for a blue beam, this guy doesn't post them often. I'm sure if the demand is there, he may post more. I mean, hit him up with a message on eBay. Let him know you guys are looking for this blue custom effect piece. It's really nicely done. Definitely awesome to have. In case you were wondering what it looks like compared to the first edition release, there's your comparison. Much deeper blue. And last and certainly not least, I managed to find this thing. This bad boy, created by the seller mentioned on the screen, as you can see. This is a really nice custom effect piece made for Destroya and his horn. I'm going to show you off what it looks like on Destroyer in a minute, but first just take a look at the details. Really nicely done. The paint job it's great. Really interesting. It's such a simple piece to make. However, I don't have patience to put this thing together. This guy did a great job, and he didn't pay too much for it either. So, this guy's selling more of these like this, and if you're interested, I will post it once again in the description below of the video. So in case you're interested, picking one of these up, definitely check it out. Another cool fact is that these wires here, these little effects here, are actually on a bendy wire. So you can move them and bend them however you see fit. Just be gentle with them, you don't want them falling off. This little piece looks like it's falling off. Anyways, let's look at how it looks on Destroyer. Let's take a look at that. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. And it's pretty damn big, too. Very impressive custom piece. I mean, you can mess around with it and everything. Take nice cool pictures of Destroyer slashing the hell out of Godzilla. And what's cool is that the seller is also taking requests for custom effect pieces. So, hey, if you have a request, be sure to send them an email. Be sure to email him here. Yeah, I decided to pull out Destroyers anyways. Why not? Okay, so in terms of news updates, we have better glimpses of the 1974 Mechagodzilla from SH MonsterArts through a magazine. So yeah, just pictures of it. No magazine scans yet. And also, in case I know I mentioned that there was also a Kiyu sighting with that display, please note that that Kiyu was there only to show off all the different Mechagodzillas. It's the original release of Kiyu, and Kiyu's not going to get a reissue, and as far as we know. So sorry if I got anybody's hopes up in that last video, but that's just the facts. So everyone, thanks for watching once again. That's all the news I have for you guys. NECA's Shin Godzilla looks pretty good so far from what we've seen. However, from what we've seen, you know what I mean? We'll see how it looks in the final version. So thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Also, like I said, follow me on Instagram if you would like. And hey, maybe subscribe, hit the like button, and comment as to who's your favorite in this release line. So thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.